Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is finally the day of the big reveal for the final and most powerful Dodge Challenger ever. Upon first hearing about this, I've done several speculation videos addressing rumors and what we might expect, but now we have the actual model to showcase and talk about. Today it's all about the 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 with a whopping 1,025 horsepower. So we'll go over all the details, exterior, interior, and performance of this last call model from Dodge. First, let's quickly catch you up to speed on the significance of the car and the hints and clues we got leading up to the big reveal. So why is Dodge making this final Hellcat? Well, they confirmed that the current Hellcat powertrain would be built through 2023, and then the new Dodge cars would be electrified in 2024, moving on from these gas-guzzling powerhouses. 2023 is also the last year of the Challenger and Charger as we know them, with their Hemi powertrains, so Dodge has been doing a series of special edition last call buzz models. 6 of them have already been unveiled, and this one is the 7th and final. Next, here's a quick recap of the 5 teaser videos that Dodge gave us over the past few weeks in anticipation of the car. All the clips revolve around a leprechaun, and one synonym for that was a goblin, so many thought the car might be called this. The first clip shows him hooked up to a medical drip bag and being affected by liquid running through his veins, and transforming into a bigger, meaner version of himself. The second clip shows the original goblin on a weight scale next to the one that became transformed, a bigger, scarier version weighing in at 7.1 pounds heavier. The third clip was called Scream at 215 miles per hour, and we got a math equation with the output of 1582. The fourth clip featured a beefed up leprechaun using a V8 powered jackhammer, and we can see the digital display with the numbers 2,538 psi. And the final hint showed the leprechaun flying in a helicopter over the Las Vegas Strip. He then jumps out, looks at the GPS on his smartwatch, which displays a speed of 140 miles per hour, and tries to go down faster. So with that out of the way, let's look at this new Demon 170. In a somewhat surprising move, Dodge has brought back the Demon nameplate here. No Goblin, no Warrior, no Hellraiser, but the Demon 170. Obviously, Dodge also used the Demon nameplate on the 2018 SRT Demon. Unlocking the full potential of the vehicle requires E85 gasoline, and so the 170 name comes from the 170 proof ethanol fuel mixture. Some Demon owners might be annoyed that the special one-off is no longer the top performing Challenger, but Dodge CEO Tim Kuniskis did say that all the original Demon owners are guaranteed the same matching VIN number for a Demon 170 if they want it, and obviously pay for it, which is a pretty cool gesture. Dodge went all out revealing this in Las Vegas, flying the car out to the track via a helicopter, and no netting was protecting the car on the sides should it have fallen or slipped. So this is quite the stunt, and I will leave a link to the event in the description if you do want to see that again. So all the details aren't out yet, but I've tried to summarize everything that I could. Starting with the visual appearance, it's still in the familiar Challenger L body style that we know and love. There's a new Demon logo on the fenders, it looks slightly more menacing with a yellow demon eye to represent E85, and it also has a 170 neck tattoo. There's also a huge hood scoop that's similar to the original Demon that will read alcohol injected beside it. All the 14 exterior Challenger colors will be available, as well as options for satin black painted hood, roof, and deck lid, just like the model shown. You might notice there are no front wheel flares, and that's to help save 16 pounds. As for the wheels, Kuniskis said this is an exclusive new design with a lightweight alloy center section that's titanium bolted to carbon fiber rims. This two-piece design will be an option, costing a massive $11,495. The stock set would look the same, but be forged aluminum. So that carbon fiber set does look identical to that stock set, but it will shave off 25 pounds. As for sizing, the Demon 170 runs 18 by 8 inch front wheels with two 45/55 R18 Mickey Thompsons and 17 by 11 inch wheels with three 15/50 R17s in the rear. The brakes are the same as the original Demon. On one other point, this year there's no separate Demon crate. Dodge might have tried to cut weight, but the new car still weighs 4,275 pounds, right around the same as the 2018 Demon, but it does cut 157 pounds from the Challenger Hellcat Red-Eye widebody. Like any of these ultra-high performing muscle cars, all the questions are about what this car can do on a track and how much power it's laying down. There's no doubt that the 1,000 horsepower threshold was a big deal for Dodge, and they've exceeded that with 1,025 horsepower and 945 pound-feet of torque from the 6.2-liter high-output supercharged Hemi V8. As I mentioned, unlocking that full power requires E85 gasoline, as many of us predicted earlier. If you are running 91-octane pump gas, the output drops down to 900 horsepower and 810 pound-feet of torque, so still significantly more than any Charger or Challenger that we've ever seen. So what can it run? Dodge claims that on a fully prepped surface with E85 in the tank, The car is good for a 0 to 60 time in just 1.66 seconds and the quarter mile in 8.61 seconds at a stunning 151 miles per hour. However, numbers on the street with regular gas aren't yet released, and it can be outfitted with a parachute from the Direct Connection catalog, something they showed off at the release event. Dodge was also happy to claim this as the world's first 8-second production car and the quickest, fastest, and most powerful mass-produced vehicle in the world. Now, how about the upgrades? Remember, Canisius talked about how they blew up a number of these engines during testing, adding more time and money into the project. So naturally, they had to do more than just a little bit of tweaking. So the iron blocks are the same, but there are new, stronger internals including pistons, rod, crank, and bearings, block and head machining for steel studs to help clamp the cylinder heads, and the cylinders can withstand way more pressure, 2,500 psi when running on E85. Canisius said this stuff is full race technology, but still comes with a full factory warranty like any other new car from Dodge. The only major part to carry over from the regular high-output V8 would be the camshaft. The new throttle body is huge at 105 millimeters, and the new fuel injectors flow up to 164 gallons per hour, more than a typical shower head flows water. As we predicted, there's a larger 3-liter supercharger that's modified from Dodge's 426 Elephant crate engine, generating over 21 psi of boost, a huge improvement over the 14.5 psi from the 2018 Demon and its 2.7-liter supercharger. The engine bay is also instantly distinguishable from a 2018 Demon, with a different black supercharger housing, with a shiny new Demon logo and a last call badge. As for the transmission, it remains the 8-speed automatic. Canisius also mentioned that the rear shock compression increased by 50%, and they slowed down front rebound to generate quicker forward movement at launch. To handle all this power, there's a larger and beefier drive shaft, 30% stronger with a 53% stronger rear axle housing. The differential is 240 millimeters and gets stuffed with larger ring and pinion gears. There's also reinforced mounting and cradle hardware. As for some other upgrades, Dodge says the Demon 170 has a Transbrake 2.0. The Transbrake debuted in the first Demon, working by locking the output shaft of the automatic transmission to keep the vehicle stationary until launch. It also preloads the entire drivetrain with torque, delivering it to the contact patch of the rear tires just 150 milliseconds after launching. So you keep your foot on the gas only, and when ready to launch, you go via the paddle shifters, which Dodge says gets you a 30% quicker reaction time compared to doing just a regular foot brake launch, and there's also less potential damage to parts of the drivetrain due to the preloading. Plus, you aren't wearing out the front brakes either. So the overall result will be faster acceleration at launch, better 60-foot times, and improved quarter-mile times overall. The Transbrake 2.0 also allows for more configurable launch settings and the ability to manipulate the torque curve to match surface conditions. Other features are standard like torque reserve, line lock, launch control, and launch assist. There weren't many shots of the inside of the vehicle, but this is a drag-focused vehicle and comes standard with houndstooth cloth seats with a Demon 170 logo, and all the bells and whistles are gone, deleting the passenger and rear seats, the trunk carpet, sound insulation, trunk lights, bright pedals, and it includes just a 2-speaker audio system. Of course, you can probably add a lot of those back for $1 like you could on the regular Demon, and there will be options for all the options we're used to on the Hellcats, like demonic red Laguna leather seats, Harman Kardon audio system, and more. Finally, each Demon 170 owner gets a commemorative set with a custom Demon-style decanter with the owner's name and VIN engraved on the back, Demon badge coasters and whiskey cubes, rocks glasses, Demon 170 supercharger badge cover, owner name, build number, and VIN plate, and unique Demon 170 illustration. Now the final topic of discussion, the price and production. The Demon 170 starts at $100,361, but it will probably be marked up through the roof, and production will be limited to roughly $3,000 for the US and $300 for Canada to match the 2018 Demon, but that's not set in stone just yet. So that's it, thanks for watching. Let me know what you think about the 2023 Dodge Challenger SRT Demon 170 in the comments down below. Are you happy with what Dodge brought to the table for the last call, or left wanting more? I'm personally pretty impressed by the numbers here, 1,025 horsepower, and amazing 0 to 60 and quarter mile times to even rival the Tesla Model S Plaid when running on E85. Make sure to like and subscribe for all your Mopar content and updates, and I'll see you all in the next video.